You know, one thing I'm slowly coming to the realization of is that the only thing I care about is time travel. And it's interesting. I don't know, maybe it's just like a human thing. But I think it's not even the only thing I care about. I think it's the easiest thing to care about is time travel. And I'm not a very resistant person, so I naturally just go with the flow. And the flow is time travel. Everything we do all day is in the flow of time travel. I think that's why past and future are so meaningful to us, because even to animals, the concept of past and future isn't really as significant as, say, the different ages, almost how we disregard our own age, for a sort of sense of time permanence. But what time are we really talking about? I think more often than not, people are talking about a timeline that is based off of, who they are or who they want to be or how they like to be. But in more of a fun sense, I think that's where the hoverboard comes in. I don't really want to talk about anything else but the hoverboard because everything else gets too intellectual. And I'm not here for that today. The hoverboard, though, I think is probably the most interesting to me, because I think as far as 2024, it's probably the coolest way to address time travel. What do I mean by that? See, the thing is, we don't have to even address it. The only reason I'm addressing it is because I feel like as a professional human, you create, but you don't just create when it comes to other people. I think that's what sets people back from understanding the difference between being a hobbyist, an artist, and then a producer, and so forth, which are all different levels leading up to the main thing, which is this for you or is it for somebody else? And when we're talking professional, we're talking the utmost level of what you're delivering for other people, strangers, everybody, not just your family members, not just whatever. What are you going to deliver out there? And so I think to stay chill, I've chosen, almost because people are forcing me to be out here on a professional level. And I love business. I just, the activities of a professional, I think, sometimes I'm moving so fast that I don't really want to pay attention to it. And because I like speed, I wanted the quickest application of what I would consider the energy I have to be a professional. And so that's where time travel comes up. And different things give me different ideas. And that's why I'm not going to talk about everything, because even art, painting, music, reading, business, all of these give me ideas. Not to mention, personal growth and faith and different things like that. So, hoverboards. The reason why I think there's an application of the hoverboard that can supersede what's currently out there is because that's always going to be the case. The hoverboard is probably the most universal concept as far as, human progress, because it starts with, the most basic things, and it incorporates everything we have right now. Even if you think about it, to the things that we call hoverboards right now that are really just whatever, but those motors and the technology that it's using to balance are pretty cutting edge. At least they were. And I think it's a good application. Plus wheels, which never cease to increase in their technology. Even if you think about tires, tires are so cool. And there's so much more to be done with that. A tire to a wheel is such a interesting difference. Such a level up, such a dynamic level up. The tire is the invention of the hover, because it literally is you putting air between. You're just mechanically constraining the air, because that's the easiest way to do it. But the least expensive way to do it, for sure, right now anyway. That is where, though, I'm thinking, maybe, hey, if God gives me with a really good moment and a really good idea on a really good day, and then proceeds to put me in front of people at really good moments, then yeah, might be able to beat the tire. At least, maybe if not in one component, then maybe some sort of layout or something like that. And I think that's why the hoverboard is my version of time travel.